Hey, everybody, welcome back to our second episode of Talking Paint. I wanted to get this up before SEMA. I just ran out of time, so here it is. Selling on price and why it's stupid. So I often speak to detailers and installers about losing jobs to businesses in your market. They're usually trying to sell on price, and they're being told that they went with that their client went with someone else, or that their price is too high and they went elsewhere, right? In today's world, customers are price sensitive to a point. They have a lot of choices in this particular industry. So if you're selling on price alone, you're not going to stand out because there's always somebody who can do it cheaper, and there's always somebody who can, sell it different. What customers really want is a great experience. They want someone who's professional, knowledgeable, and who can provide excellent customer service. This is your ideal client. You don't want the clients that want the cheapest price, because those are going to be the ones that are always a pain. So next time you're tempted to undercut a price, think about what you could be providing in long-term value in that of a great experience. The correct client you want will be ready to pay what you're asking. Price is only an object to the uneducated consumer who doesn't understand what they're paying for. When you sell on price, you're only appealing to the price shoppers who aren't serious about protecting their vehicle. And it's these type of clients who will never be happy no matter how low you go, and will always try and find some way to beat you up over the quality of your work. The first recommendation that I have for you is become the educator in your market. Become the educator, provide excellent customer service. You'll create repeat clients and referrals, which is a key to any successful business, because referrals are free money. You as a business owner should look for any morally sound way to collect free money, because price shoppers, 9 out of 10, aren't going to give you referrals. And if somebody is shopping for price, you should have your elevator speech or your elevator pitch on why they should choose you versus somebody else who's cheaper. Becoming an educator surrounding your particular market and the services that you offer, whether it be ceramic coating, paint protection, detailing, window tint, becoming an educator is going to be the number one way that you get to charge more, because people now get a chance to see that you know what you're doing, get to show them the level of quality that you bring to the table. And by becoming an educator, you become trustworthy, because the trustworthy service is the one that's always going to capture the client that has the money to spend. And trust is built over time. Low pricing is an easy way out that is not going to help your business long term. Building trust with your client and becoming the educator will be the best thing that you ever do for yourself and your business. Let's shift gears about how you can set yourself apart from other detail and film shops. The number one thing is you should be creating educational web content via blogs and educational video content to be put on your website, social media, YouTube, all those types of places. And it doesn't necessarily need to be super high-end video. You can just use your cell phone. You just need to get in front of the camera and talk about certain things and why it's really important that you have it done professionally. Here's some things that you can do to set yourself apart from other detail and film shops. Are you a professional business? If you are, what things do you require to become a professional business? You require insurance. You require a business license. If you don't have insurance, you're playing with fire, because what if something goes wrong during an install that costs so much money that you can't fix it yourself? Not only do you put your business at risk, but also the client's investment. Do you have a shop? Having a shop lets clients know that you're serious about your work and that you have the proper space and equipment to do a job properly. If you can't protect the customer's vehicle from the elements, how are you going to protect the coating that's being installed on that vehicle? Do you have a warranty or guarantee? This is important because it shows you stand behind your work, and it gives the customer peace of mind knowing that if something does go wrong, you got their back. Do you have a manufacturer training certification? Have you been to a reputable training program? I get asked fairly frequently if my installers are trained. Our shop is a Ceramic Pro Elite dealer. They've all been to their training programs, and my installers are certified. What about post-appointment care? Do you offer a follow-up appointment within the first 2 to 3 weeks after service? This is super important because it allows you to check in with the client, and it allows you to make sure that things are performing appropriately on the vehicle. Do you have a loyalty program? This is a great way to show potential clients and customers that you value their business and you appreciate it and you want to reward them for it. This is geared towards more for like detailers and mobile car wash operators, but you get the idea here. Our shop offers a bounty program. If a client comes to us and mentions they've been referred by somebody, I'm going to make contact with that person who referred us and offer them our bounty. And we're going to offer to pay them via gift card or some other incentive. Do you offer vehicle pickup? This is by far the biggest value that I think you can offer a client. It saves them time. And I think if you ask a client what their time is worth, they're going to have a hard time not seeing the big value in that. I know that I close people with that all the time. In conclusion, selling on price is not the best choice for your business. Price is an important factor, but I feel if you can provide better value for your service, you can charge the money that you want and need to charge, so that way you can do the job effectively. I hope that this was helpful for you, and if you found it useful, please feel free to reach out and leave us a comment. If you're listening on Spotify, there's a question down below if you'd like to share some comments. We'd appreciate hearing them. I know that I would very much. So I hope that we'll catch you listening to the next one. And if you've got an idea for something that you'd like to be discussed, please feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to try and cover it. Thanks for listening. Catch you in the next one.